So what is up, guys? Suda the Savage back, and you guys remember when this team was 5-2? Because that win against the Buccaneers kind of began the domino effect of injuries galore. As we get humiliated on national TV by the Buffalo Bills on Thanksgiving. Drew Brees, his debut as a color commentator is just met with disaster. Commentating his own team, getting exposed by the Buffalo Bills. It hurts. But honestly, I really didn't see much of a chance going into this game, considering that we were down both Ingram and Kamara. I really thought there's no way we could win this. Anyways, going to get to a general recap of the game, individual player stats, and a final grade. So without further ado, let's get this video started. All right, so on to a general recap of the game. So the Saints, they get the very first ball. And what do you think we do? Do we score a touchdown? Do we score a field goal? Nope. 3 and out, we do nothing, punt the ball, and Buffalo immediately drives down the field quickly and scores on a 7-yard passing touchdown to Dawson Knox. So it's 7-0, and I'm like, okay, well, we're screwed. Like, this is already off to a bad start. So the Saints, very next drive, not a 3 and out, but a very short drive. We end up punting, and then the Buffalo Bills, we make them punt. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe we're not screwed just yet. Let's just go down the field and score a touchdown. We don't. We get to a 4th and 2 at the Buffalo 41. Now I'm thinking, we got Brett Maher. Man's money from long distance, but terrible from everywhere else. Maybe we take a shot at a field goal. Sean Payton decides to get aggressive and goes for it on 4th down. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe we could do something with this. Just hope we have a good play call for it. But no, we try just a run up the middle with Tony Jones Jr., get stopped. We lose 5 yards and have to turn the ball over. So I wasn't really happy with this play call. Like, look, I was okay with going for it, but when you're going to make such an aggressive decision, don't make such a conservative play call. Like, you don't be too careless, but don't be too careful. We were way too careful on that one. Buffalo, they had a short field to work with, but they ended up settling for a field goal. So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? That's fine. Let's just score on the next play. We don't. Once again, another quick drive that led with a punt. Then the Buffalo Bills, they go down the field, and Josh Allen, he's looking for Stephon Diggs, but gets intercepted by Bradley Roby. So I'm thinking, okay, this is our chance. Let's do something. We go 3 and out. We get to a 4th and 8, and we try a fake punt. Blake Gilligan tries to throw a pass for little Jordan Humphrey, overthrows him by a country mile. And and then Buffalo, they drive down the field. They're in the red zone. Josh Allen goes for a pass, and it gets intercepted by Quan Alexander. Saints take a knee, and we just go into the half, down 10-0. All right, so going into the second half, the Bills, they got the very first ball. They drive down the field. They get to a 2nd and goal at the Saints 5, and Stephon Diggs runs a nasty route and gets the 5-yard touchdown, just completely fooled Marshawn Lattimore. I think against any other corner, any other corner would have messed up that opportunity. So, yeah, that hurts. But anyway, Saints, next ball, go 3 and out. And yeah, at this point, I just lost hope. The Bills, quick drive, and they end it with a 24 passing yard touchdown to Dawson Knox. Then the Saints, we finally construct a good drive, get down the field. Trevor Siemian throws a pass for Nick Vannett, and we get the touchdown. We go for the 2-point conversion, and once again, we fail it. I think this is either 10 or 11 straight 2-point conversion attempts where we failed. And that's not a good streak. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe there's hope, but really there isn't. The Bills, they end up punting the ball, and I'm thinking, okay, don't do this to me again, Saints. This is literally what we did against like the Falcons and Titans, where we go down pretty early on in the game, have really no shot to come back, then we make that comeback, and either we're going to be just short of it, or we're going to take the lead and blow it on the final drive, and the Saints punt. We punt, so yeah, at this point, I just kind of lost hope. And then Bills get to a 3rd and 10 at the Saints 23, and they get the screen pass to Matt Breida for the 23-yard touchdown. I'm like, yeah, it's over. It's done. And then the Saints, we go down the field, and Trevor Siemian gets intercepted by Jordan Poyer. The Bills punt. And then the Saints, we drive down the field, but we just ran out the rest of the clock. And that's the game. Lose 31-6. On to individual player stats. All right, so on to individual player stats. Starting off with Trevor Siemian. Yeah, this was another one of the games that you would want to forget. Threw for 163 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 pick. This was his worst performance, against the Eagles. That was pretty bad, but he turned it up in the fourth quarter. This time, though, he just couldn't turn it up at all. And Blake Gilligan, he also threw one pass, but it was incomplete. Lead rusher was Tony Jones Jr., 16 carries, 27 yards. Yeah, this Saints offense is nothing without Kamara and Ingram. Tom Montgomery, he had 6 carries for 14 yards, and Trevor Siemian, 3 carries for 3 yards. So, yeah. Anyways, lead receiver was actually Lil Jordan Humphrey, 3 receptions, 47 yards. Traquan Smith, 4 receptions, 31 yards. Ty Montgomery, 5 receptions, 31 yards. Marquez Callaway, 2 receptions, 24 yards. Nick Vannett, 1 reception, 11 yards, and the only Saints touchdown. Then Adam Prentice, 1 reception, 10 yards. Then Deontay Harris, 1 reception, 9 yards. So, yeah, absolutely nobody on the receiving corps. Let me tell you, here's who we were missing for this game. Here were the key injuries on offense. We were missing Jameis Winston. Now, Taysom Hill, he was on the sidelines, but he was dealing with a nagging foot injury, and the Saints said he would only play if it was an emergency situation. Like if Trevor Siemian got hurt, Taysom Hill would have gone in. So that's why you would see him on the sideline, but that's why he wasn't taking any snaps. He was only going to be used in an emergency. So yeah, Taysom Hill was not there, had no Kamara or Ingram, no Michael Thomas, no Adam Trotman. Juwan Johnson didn't get anything going on in this game. And also no Ryan Ramczyk. So that was definitely a big crushing defeat to the rush game. So yeah, look at all those injuries. Like I said, that was a domino effect that started from the win against Tampa Bay. Once Winston went down, that just began the slow downfall of the New Orleans Saints. I feel like the 2020 San Francisco 49ers, although a slightly nerfed version because the amount of injuries they had was just, no, you can't even make a comparison there. You know, the defense, I got to give some credit. You know, we played a really strong first half. You know, yeah, we did give up a touchdown on our very first drive, but we held them to 10 points the first half, had 2 crucial interceptions, but the defense kind of fell apart in the second half. Now, we got absolutely no help from the offense, so it's tough to shame the Saints defense, mainly because of how horrific our offense was. And then on to the Bills. You know, Josh Allen, he was okay on Thanksgiving. Wasn't amazing by any means. Like 260 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks, and the 2 picks really hurt Josh Allen, as he could have probably had 5 touchdowns and maybe 1 pick, but still. Anyways, lead rusher for them was Devin Singletary, ran for 44 yards. Follow that with Josh Allen with 43, and then Matt Breida with 26. They really don't have that like defined number 1 back, but that's okay because they got it all done in the passing game. Stephon Diggs, 7 receptions, 74 yards and a touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 2 receptions, 47 yards. Cole Beasley, 5 receptions, 46 yards. Dawson Knox, 3 receptions, 32 yards. And 2 touchdowns. Matt Breida, 2 receptions, 29 yards, and the screen pass touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 3 receptions, 28 yards, and then Devin Singletary, 1 reception, 4 yards. That was pretty much it for them. So, you know, the Bills, they're pretty strong in the receiving game, and I expected their offense to be able to put up a good fight, but of course the Saints just no. And yeah, the Bills defense did an excellent job at shutting down the Saints, but at the same time, look at who we have on offense, and it will all make sense. So, you know, going into next week, we're playing the Dallas Cowboys next on Thursday night, and that's got me concerned. But, you know, maybe we'll pull off another upset like what we did against them in 2019. Although my hopes, I just really have like no hopes for this team at all right now because we are just a mess. Like if we get Kamara and Ingram back, you know, maybe we'll have a shot. You know, Kamara, Ingram, and Ramczyk, they all returned to practice this week. So, you know, there's a fighting chance. I could see it, but yeah, it just sucks. All right, so for final grades for the team, I'm going to give the New Orleans Saints a 0 out of 10 on offense. Yes, we did get a touchdown, but you know what? I can't give this offense any more credit. We suck. But the defense, I'm going to give a 6 out of 10. You know, a strong first half, 2 picks, but then got exposed in the second half. So that definitely takes off some points for me. The Bills offense, I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10 for this. Now, I'm taking points off because, you know, the 2 picks by Allen definitely hurt you. But other than that, still a pretty good performance. And the defense, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. I would give you a 10 out of 10, but considering that it's the Saints offense and the fact that we suck, that the offense is just terrible, that's what takes off a point for you. So the Saints, final grade, they get a 3 out of 10 for today. Like, really nothing else I can say. And the Bills, I'll give them an 8.5 out of 10. On to the outro. That is going to wrap up my video for today. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you want to see all my other Saints recaps, And weekly predictions, links to all that will be in the description below. If you like this video, drop a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already by clicking here or the subscribe button down below. It would mean a whole lot to me. Comment down below what your thoughts were on the Saints game. How screwed are the Saints? How good were the Bills? Or how did your team do during week 12? Make sure to follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok @BrennanSuter. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day. Who Dat Nation, disappointed, is out.